Hey guys, welcome back. Or Justin probably is saying, Todd, welcome back. It's been a while since him and I.
I feel like I haven't been here in a while either.
Well, where have you been?
I mean, I've been here, been around, just haven't been filming episodes.
Listen,
I've been out trying to kill a deer.
We've been getting a lot of questions about why did Todd and Justin both not shoot deer last year, guys. It's super simple. There's only one way to shoot bigger bucks, guys. You gotta let them go. Justin and I decided last year we were gonna let as many bucks go as possible. So this year, there's no excuses. We can shoot bigger bucks.
The only problem with that is now...
There's no problem with that. Just leave it. Leave it.
The DNR's out sharpshooting.
Oh, God. Why'd you got to go
So
there?
all the ones we passed are probably dead now. Anyway, so it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Welcome to Bowhunt or Die 2022.
We're kind of winding sharpshooting. It's got to stop.
We're winding the season down.
That's not funny. Why do you have to go there? It's just you ruined the mojo of started this thing. I know you did. It's just
we have different senses of humor.
We're getting yelled at. We can't talk. We got to get moving here, or we're gonna get in trouble by Brandon.
No, we got Clinton Fawcett, our last buck kill of this season. Was he the? He was the. Well, I guess Tyler technically killed his second buck, I think, after Clinton. But this is gonna be the last buck for this season. We still have a few more episodes. We have some fun stuff coming. A few more kills.
You can see me shoot a tree.
A lot of non-kills from me and Todd, and some updates coming. This is our last buck kill of the season. Clinton Fawcett. What else do you say? These guys down there, they got it made. They're living the dream. Roll the footage.
All right, guys. I couldn't be any more excited. It is my favorite time of the year. Favorite conditions to deer hunt. Got a good wind. Headed up to the new farm tonight to get after them over the mowed and standing corn. Had a great hunt last night. You know, I finished up the night, I saw 7 or 8 does and 1 nice buck. Like I talked about in that hunt, we've got great conditions coming up. Right now it's 12 degrees, partly sunny, northwest wind. We got maybe 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground. The deer should really move tonight. Super excited. Just to get up in the blind, and super excited to see a lot of deer. I'm not sure, not even sure what we're after. I'm not sure if I'll shoot anything. We got another couple weeks here that looks like it's going to be really good, and we have family Christmas today that I skipped out on to get over here. So if I get something real close that's really big, maybe I'll get a good shot. If not, I might wait, because I'd hate to disrupt the family Christmas, plus be by myself. You know, it's up on our new farm. I haven't shot a deer up here yet. It'd be nice to get the kids and the whole family up here on the recovery, but you know, that can always change too. So anyway, headed out. I think it's probably 2:45 right now, so I should be in there by 3 o'clock, and we'll see what happens. But it's going to get cold. It is cold already. It should be really good, and I cannot wait for tonight's hunt. This is absolutely my favorite time of the year to hunt. I love hunting in the snow. I love hunting when it's cold, and I just love hunting late season when you can see a lot of deer. So anyway, here we go. We'll see you in the blind. All right, guys, I just got in, got everything ready to go. Forgot my freaking coat at the house in a hurry. Luckily, I had my mid-season stuff in my truck, so I got my mid-season coat on. And I got my vest and a hooded sweatshirt, and that's it. It's brutal cold. Thankfully, I got my little buddy down there. He does a great job keeping a guy warm, so hopefully I can keep him running, or I'm going to be in trouble. But there's been a lot of deer out here. I can see the corn. There's a jillion tracks. A lot of places they've been pawing in the corn, so it should be a good night. But I'll show you what we got. We got corn over here that's been down since early in the season. The raccoons ate all that. Anybody in the Midwest knows how the coon population is. And we got radishes, oats over there, and then this is all corn. out in front, you can see that the corn, a lot of it blew down. We had bad stalk disease this year in the corn. Corn went down everywhere. This over here is the main bedding area where I talked about last year on the episode. We were up there walking around the farm, and I was excited to see if the deer would stay in. So anyway, we're in for the evening. It should be a good set. I don't think, I'd say it'll probably be 4:30 before we see any deer, even with it being this cold. They're just going to stay hunkered down. And honestly, tomorrow night might be the best night on a little bit of warm up, but either way, we're going to get settled in here and see what happens. So hopefully I can stay warm. Here we go.
Tradition. It's a term recognized with importance, value, and legacy. The truth is, we've all learned from someone who's gone before us. And it is indeed a fact, someone has blazed a trail, a path that we now walk on. You know, they say records were made to be broken, but traditions, well, they were always meant to be carried on.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to the blind. It is Thursday, the 6th of January. Frank and I's out. Late season hunting. I think it's my 5th night out since it snowed. It's been really good every night. Back up here on the corn patch at the new farm. Hunting one of several bucks, whatever shows up. See how we feel when it comes out. I'd really like to shoot the big 7-pointer that's up here. I haven't seen him yet in the daylight. I've had pictures of him, but I've yet to see him. So tonight it's brutal cold, 4 degrees, 15 mile-an-hour winds. Frank and I's got 2 heaters down there going. So we're trying to stay warm. Frank's over there in the masked man. And we're gonna see what happens. I think it's, I don't know, I ain't getting my phone out. It was probably 2:30 or 2:45. There was one little buck out.
249.
When we got up here, so 2:49 Frank says. So if it's anything like the last 3 hunts have been, they'll be here in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So anyway, yeah, it looks like a deer, but it's a log underneath the cedar. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get going here and see what happens. Alright, well, it's 3:50. We're about froze to death. The GoPro keeps shutting off, so we'll keep it short. But anyway, the deer are starting to come. We got 5 or 6 does and fawns, and a little spike just come out. So the deer been moving a lot earlier than this the last couple nights, but obviously with it being so cold, they're staying low too. So hopefully we get one coming. We've saw, I don't know how many, 35 or 40 deer. We've had an awesome the last 5 or 6 nights of hunting. Oh, I'm at him out there 35 yards. Range was good. Looked like I just pulled the shot a little bit, or just got all these clothes on, you know. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him either way. Gonna have to give him a few hours. Man, what a night. All right, guys, we just got back up here to the corn patch. We've given him about 4 hours. We know it's a solid liver hit by looking at it. Maybe with him all hunched up like that, we got the back of one lung, but it's -3 right now. Get my hands in my pocket, but it's -3. We're gonna take off down through here and see what we can come up with. Push down over the hill and see if he's there. If he is, we'll get him. If not, we'll back out till the morning. Well, that ain't even any fun. See him laying there, Chase?
Yep. Dead right there.
Dead right there. See him, Frank?
What that was even far? I said 80 yards. No.
Well, first deer on the new farm. Think about that, boys.
Trail.
Huh? Look at that. Freaking Rector's thermal. Yeah. When the deer went over the hill, Frank said, the deer's acting goofy. We seen him for a whole freaking 3 seconds. Wow. Well, guys, here he lays. The old morphodite. My wife about hit him with the car. Frank and I almost killed him. Or thought we were having an opportunity to kill him the night before I shot my last buck. I could have shot him 3 or 4 nights ago, and he just didn't quite get right for me. And I was by myself, and then tonight he come out. You know, we saw a lot of nice deer. We saw 2 really nice deer tonight that are going to be giants. And Frank and I was talking, and, you know, we just said, well, you know, what do? You want a deer to hunt next year, or do you want to shoot a deer tonight? And we both just kind of decided we'd rather have a couple big deer to hunt next year. And then the old morphodite showed up. We've been after this deer anyways, and this is Frank's kind of deer. This is the kind of stuff he likes. And I was going to shoot him the other night by myself, and as I've gotten older, I just like the experience a little bit more than the hunt. So tonight we had a great hunt. We saw a ton of deer. We've been seeing a lot of deer. We've had some great hunts, and tonight it worked out great. You know, shot was back. We knew it was dead center liver with him bent over the way it was, and he went maybe 80 yards after the shot, and here he lays. So anyway, just a great evening. Great late season. Rector killed a morphodite tonight too, so I guess it's the night of the one horns. But other than that, we've had a hell of a year. So until next year, bow hunt or die.
How much money would we have to bribe the sharpshooters to go south and stay away from our area? Is that possible? That's probably illegal?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the legality of any of that is, but yeah, we probably don't want to do that. We need those guys on our team that still hunt areas that have deer populations that are strong. So congratulations to Clinton. What a way to end the year. Got to do it with his buddy Frank in the blind. I can't tell you how many times we've seen this late season combo, right? And here's what I'm going to say. Here's my only complaint. That's not true. I have a lot of complaints about everything all the time. It's just who I am.
That is a fact.
Here's my complaint. While all this was happening, Troy was killing a buck. Tyler killed 2 bucks. Clinton killed a buck. Guess where I was at? In Louisville at the ATA show with everybody catching COVID because the ATA isn't smart enough to move the show until the deer season ends. And this happens every single year at the ATA. Does it not happen every year? We get cold, we get snow, we get awesome late season hunting, and we're at the ATA show like a bunch of morons.
This year I was unable to attend for some personal reasons. I was able to make it out.
And you almost killed a big one too. I'm just saying, I had multiple pictures of shooter bucks, daylight, on their feet, in my food plots.
It's okay.
While I was at ATA. I wish the ATA would just be like, hey, we make this show for bow hunters. Maybe we should wait until the bow hunting season is over before we do our show.
Whoa, guys, how do we get here? Okay.
Hello.
This was a great
McFly.
hunt. Let's stay focused on Clinton's hunt. There's no doubt. Listen, cold. How many times have we said it on this show? High pressure, cold fronts,
yes,
established food plots, making sure, oh boy, did I learn this one this year, big time. Making sure you've got good exit and entryways, and you can have an amazing late season.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Clinton and Frank and those guys down there have killed a number of deer late season. Like, a lot of people say it, like, late season, honestly, it's probably easier to kill a buck during late season if you've got cold and good food than any other time of the year. The rut, the pre-rut, that's all great. I'm telling you, they're at no point in the year are they more predictable of being on their feet in daylight than when it's cold in late season.
I'm sitting here saying, yeah, that's right, Joseph. And I'm thinking, well, why did I not?
You just
mine
didn't have the right
show
setup.
up.
You just didn't have the right setup. So congratulations to
I
Clinton.
will this year.
And Frank and Tyler and Troy and all the guys that killed bucks this year. Thank you for carrying us in our year of failures. So next up, guys, we're going to jump into a fun Ask the Expert section brought to you by the folks at Lancaster Archery. So this week's question comes from Jimmy Stoll. Jimmy says, I have a Bear Cruiser X. Its draw weight can go from 5 all the way to 70 pounds. I've had it at 74 pounds before, but now when I max it out, it only goes up to 67 pounds. What can I do to get the max draw weight out of it? That is a great question, and we have a great answer from PJ Riley. Let's go.
Hey guys, so we got a great question today from a bow hunter who has a Bear Cruiser X. That's obviously not what I'm holding here, but he has a Bear Cruiser X, which is a compound bow with a huge draw weight adjustment from 5 to 70 pounds. So he said when he got it new, he was able to get that peak draw weight at 74 pounds. Now that he's had it for a while, he can only get it maxed out to 67 pounds. So this is a fairly typical problem. He's asking what he can do to fix that. So I'm gonna make a couple assumptions here, first of all, because I have not seen the bow. But I'm assuming that his bolts are screwed all the way in. That's how you get your max draw weight from your limbs. Double check that to make sure they haven't come out somehow. Screw them all the way down. But what's more common, what I think the problem is he's had the bow for a while. That's a typical scenario from cable and string stretch. After you've had the bow for a while, shot it a bunch of times, your cables and string stretch, and then you can't get back to that peak draw weight anymore. Simple fix, get a new set of cables and strings. Something that you can do potentially, if you have access to a bow press, put your bow into a press and then your cables here. If you put twists into your cables, that will increase your draw weight. Now, it's also going to increase your draw length, so be aware of that if you don't want to create an issue there by making your draw length too long. But if you want to just get a couple extra pounds, give your cables a twist, whatever you do to one cable, make sure you do to the other to keep your cams in time. But that's only if you have access to a bow press. The most simple fix is get a new set of cables and strings.
Well, PJ, thank you for that answer, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't have the answer to that one. I can tell you right now, I did not have.
He's probably got some string stretch issues, which was going to be my answer to that question. So
tighten up the strings.
The answer is no. Call America's Best Bowstrings. Talk to Jerry and the crew. Get yourself a new set of strings and cables from ABB. And be on your way. So there you go. Guys, don't forget the Lancaster Archery Classic starts actually in 2 days from when we're filming this. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, Brad and I are driving out to Pennsylvania. We will be there for the beginning of the shoot on Thursday, bringing you guys all the coverage from the event. So if anybody's in the Lancaster area, wants to stop over and say hello, check the event out. It's going to be a great time. So make sure you stay tuned to our social media as well as Lancaster Archery and the competition archery media. All of those different channels are going to be bringing you guys live coverage from this event. Don't want to miss it.
How about sheds? You find shed yet?
I haven't been out. I was going to try to get out this weekend, but I spent the weekend painting my bedroom.
Painting your bedroom?
Yeah, I'm doing
your own bedroom or your hunting room or what?
No, my bedroom. I'm getting all my post-season like honeydew stuff started now.
Good idea, guys.
You know, trying to
that should be on everyone's task right now. Make up with the wife right now. Get all the honeydew stuff out of the way so you can start planning for the fall, which is right around the corner.
I painted and I have to do new floors and trim when I get back from Lancaster.
Well, listen. A couple of my bucks made it. All they got to do is be smarter than the sharpshooters, which is very hard to do
when they have
in the middle of the
piles
night.
Of corn out.
I know it's not good. It's not good, but I'm a positive thinker. They're going to make it. My 2022 is going to be good. I am going to be laser focused. Look out. Look out, baby.
Yeah,
I'm on
a mission as well. But before we start on that mission, we're going to get to the trophy photos for this week's episode. So let's take a look at those right now.
BJ Goodwin.
Jeremy and Jacob Walker.
Jim Swanson,
Cameron Rupert,
Quentin Myers.
and Sarah Huff.
Well, as always, thank you for submitting the photos. I feel a little depressed when I look at these photos going, man, where's my trophy photo from this year? Man,
Killed an
at
elk.
least I got my elk and a doe. Did I beat Justin? I did beat Justin at least this year. Did you get a doe?
I didn't shoot a white-tailed deer this year of
Holy
any
cow.
sex, size, or age.
I remember at one point, Justin and I sitting in this room actually saying, dude, there's no way there'd be a year where we both don't get a buck. I should have never said that. But with that being said, let's pick the winner.
The winner for this week is Mr. Jim Swanson with a great Minnesota buck in the snow. Big smile, nice and posed. Congratulations to Jim on a great photo and a great deer. Make sure you get your information to us, info@bowhunting.com, and we will get your prize pack sent your way. I think that's all we got for today, Graf.
We're going to leave people alone.
We're going to leave them alone.
That's it. We're done for the day.
Sorry, everybody. We're leaving you alone. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week with some more great, exciting action. Make sure you check out all of our ATA Show 2022 videos. We just put up our saddle gear video last night. We got some new tree stand gear coming. What else do we got, boys? Is on the
what
agenda.
else?
Tree stands and sticks are coming.
Crossbows,
Releases there's a lot of new releases this year. I was surprised with the number of new releases at the ATA show. Some pretty cool stuff as well, so be on the lookout. More of those videos coming soon. Plus some doe hunts, and Todd and I don't know
We've got
what you
some-
even
no,
call
dude,
our
no.
stuff anymore. Todd and I
I've
flailing
got-
around the wilderness trying to kill
Oh,
something.
I mean, gosh, I looked at some of my footage from last
You
year.
passed a deer at like 38 yards that you should have shot, so there is no excuse.
I know. Well, no, dude, I had my shoulder issue. I just didn't want. I wanted to be fair. I didn't want to take a shot that I haven't been practicing. Just holding the line.
What was the number for you? How close was it going to have to be?
Oh my gosh, 25 yards for this year.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It seems limiting, right? But like when we all started bow hunting, that was like 20. 20 was it. Like it was drilled into my brain. Like you don't shoot a deer over 20 yards with a bow.
No way.
When I was younger. How did we ever kill anything? Who knows? Anyways,
They just came my way back those days. It felt like.
we're out of here for today. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. See you next time. Bow Hunt or Die. We have Ask the Experts. We got trophy photos. We got it all, baby. The makings of a full episode.
Action.